Maxwell here at John C. Maxwell Certification Program, the live 3-day event on advanced leadership training. And I'm here with my friend Dan Caldwell from Caldwell & Associates. How are you?
Excellent. You?
I'm doing wonderful.
Super.
Thanks for joining in with me this evening.
My pleasure.
I appreciate it. Now, Dan, you joined the team February 2012, I believe.
That's correct.
And the opportunity was going to be a plan for you to kind of use this as an exit strategy into retirement from ministry for over 50 years?
Correct. From ministry, but not retirement.
Okay.
I pastored for many years, and so this was an exit strategy from pastoring.
Okay.
And it just made it easy for the congregation to accept the fact that I was going.
Okay.
And so that was the reason for joining the team. But I followed John since the early 90s.
Okay, wonderful.
And read many of his books and even had some of the original Enjoy Life Club lessons.
Oh boy, you have been studying for a long time.
I had those lessons in my library.
Wow. So now you're a consultant for both churches and businesses.
Correct.
You are a sought-after public speaker. You do leadership coaching in corporate America as well as nonprofit areas.
Yes, ma'am.
And congratulations, you were just selected as a keynote speaker for a National Health Food Supplement Company's national convention.
Yes, ma'am.
Pretty big. You're starting off with a bang. But so, as I understand, this program has helped you go beyond pastoral counseling. You are leading, you are training, you are mentoring, you are speaking to other leaders.
Yes. I joke about it, but it's really not a joke. While I've been schooled and educated in pastoral counseling, if I knew 40 years ago what I know now, I would have never done pastoral counseling. Okay. I would have done coaching. Oh. Because it works much quicker, much easier, and people are buying into their own results.
Okay.
And so for me, that's a win-win for them and for me as well. You get instant gratification from seeing them able to move forward in their lives.
Okay. Two questions. For a person in ministry right now, looking at joining this program and the team, what would you say to that person? What are some of the benefits to them?
The real benefits starts first of all with the people.
Right.
Okay. And the credibility of John Maxwell himself.
Okay.
And the faculty and the leadership team is second to none in the world. And when I use the term world class, that's not an exaggeration. I'm not given to exaggeration. It's a world class faculty and teaching team led by Paul Martinelli. And he's assembled a group of people that you can trust and you can believe in. And their content, their material is second to none.
So for a minister, learning leadership content to share with a congregation is huge.
Yes.
I would imagine public speaking skills. I mean, you have to be able to communicate, but you have to connect.
Yes.
Right? And we get a lot of that training here.
I read that book. Everyone communicates, but few connect. That's a great book, yeah.
And now, how can you add a little bit to that for someone like you who's looking to do that transition, maybe not go out entirely from ministry, stay a little bit, or get into something else that they really love to do? How do you think this program helped you do that? Maybe the Maxwell name brand helped you do that a little bit too?
It does. It really does. For people in ministry, the Maxwell name is certainly a brand identification.
Right.
And they're very aware of the brand. And so they can segue into that without too much change in what they do or how they do it. But they'll find the content and the depth of the content and material more than they imagined that it could be.
Okay.
So I recommend to any pastor, senior leader, or associate pastor who's looking for a way to grow themselves,
right,
by all means to investigate the opportunities of the John Maxwell team. They'll be glad they did.
Wow. So you're busier than ever.
I retired, but I refired. Yeah, I'm reinventing myself.
Wow. Well, so much for semi-retirement. You're just getting started again.
I am. I really am. I don't intend to quit.
Wow. One last question.
Yes.
This is not your first event. This is not your second event. I lost count of how many events you've been with us, but we're here tonight. It's the opening night. It's the team reception.
Yes.
You're here with like 700 potential friends and probably 300 people you know very well.
Yes.
What does that feel like to you? What does it feel like tonight to be here with us?
Phenomenal. It really does. There's great energy in the room, and there's great synergy with the people. I'm leading one of the 90-day support groups for new people coming in. And I have been stopped at least maybe 50 times between the entrance and coming to this place.
You're a rock star.
No, not a rock star, but it's nice to know that what you're doing is making a difference.
It really is, and you're making a difference. Thank you.
Thank you. Appreciate your time.